When I was basically looking it up, and then he messaged me. He said, "Hey, I want to get grab these shoes too."
Because
But
it seems like they're so natural, right? The
yeah,
turds. It,
but
it,
but it seems like the newer models that are coming out, they have a harder sole on it, so it kind of defeats the purpose
mm,
of the thing. It might be turning into a regular shoe with just slits in the front. But yeah, it is interesting. I was going to grab it a while back. Yeah, I just never found the time to just go and get it. When are you gonna get it?
probably want to get to the lower 20s, 30s, 220, 230s range. Because I
Why?
don't want to
Because
get, because I don't want to put wear and tear on it when I can't run that hard on it.
okay, I thought because your feet is gonna change size.
No, no. Uh, Let me know if anybody at the half marathon has
Oh,
those shoes on.
I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have it either as a promotion or whatever. But I was even thinking about that I should run with it. But I was like, I haven't been running with it for a long time, and you have to get used to it and stuff like that. So maybe I should stick with my regular running shoes and then do that. Yeah. Alan say it seems safer for hiking that it's more thick. Yeah, he has a point there. Um, yeah, if you go hiking, probably the thicker one is better. And then if you're just walking or running or whatever, you can just use the thinner one. So it feels more like barefoot. But yeah, who knows? It might help out my gout too. So,
You
yeah,
know, maybe.
what was the article that you wanted to bring up?
I thought that was an interesting article. I was looking for articles to talk about today. I saw a few things, but the one that really kind of caught my attention was one that reminded me a lot of when I was in school, because I'd always do this myself. Is that they did a test with mice, and they did a study where they had mice sleep with the light kind of on, and they had mice that slept in the pitch darkness. And the ones that slept with a little bit of light on gained 50% more weight than the ones that slept in the pure darkness. And so
Uh-huh.
basically, it's kind of saying if you fall asleep in front of the TV, you're more likely to gain weight. And it's a really weird study. It had some about, I mean, the article I'll post in the bottom, it had stuff about glucose levels and that being the cause of it. Uh, that's not what I want to do. Way to screw it up.
Nice font.
I know. Does it show the full URL down there?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I'll have to tiny URL that guy and put it in the show notes. Sorry, guys. Uh, but it's all about mice, and it's, I know it's a mice study, but it did remind me a lot when I was in college when I'd try to stay up to do homework and I'd go and watch some TV.
When
To,
you were a mice?
yeah, when I was a mice, and I'd be doing homework at 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'd be like, well, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and then I go to sit out and watch maybe some TV, and then I fall asleep, and then I wake up like 6 hours later. But I stayed up the whole night with the TV going, so at a dim light. So it's kind of
Hmm.
recreating that situation. And I also ate more during the day too. So I don't know if it's fatigue or it's interesting. I'll put the notes in the bottom of the show notes.
This is so interesting. Maybe it has something to do with, oh, you're still awake, so you're not fully asleep, so we don't really let you go into your REM sleep. So, you know how a lot of people say if you don't eat right, if you don't sleep enough, you start gaining weight?
Yeah.
You know, because they think like, oh, there's a black plague or something like that, and you can't sleep, so we're gonna let you store more fat and blah blah blah. Maybe it has something to do with that. Even though you're not looking at the light, there's still light hitting your skin, so it's still letting you know, hey, you know, there's still lights hitting your skin, so yeah,
It's
you
just
still
so
wait.
it's so neat how your body behaves. Like how it's we're so smart as a race, and like it's just neat how natural things go on in your body you can't control.
Yeah, I'm always amazed at it. I actually got my finger cut. I don't know if you can see it, but I took the bandage out. Oh, you can't really see that cut, but it was nasty. It was I just jammed the knife right into my finger, and it was like blood all over the place. But yeah, and now it's healed. So I'm always amazed at what the body can do. You know? Yeah, it's all healed now. It's just that when I go work out and I try to do like a pull up or a dip, the cut will open up again and it'll start spilling blood all over the place. So, yeah. I actually have dim light inside my room, so maybe I should cover it up. It's from
Pitch
all the little, you know, the printer lights and and the little router lights and all that stuff, and then my whole room is glowing blue and green. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you should turn that stuff off or cover it up with black tape until your network goes down and you can't figure out why it's not working.
And see what happened, huh? Maybe everything will be better. I'll
You'll,
lose weight or
you'll
something.
lose like 30 pounds. Oh, that reminds me. Remember that Biggest Loser? There was a few seasons back where the guy purposely gained weight
Hmm.
near the beginning of the, like I think 4 episodes in. He gained. He was one of the bigger guys, and he purposely carved. I think he carved up, and he drank a lot of water, like several gallons of water, and he just put on the weight and threw the scale because he knew no one would vote him off. And then the week after, he lost like 25 pounds
Yeah.
because it had his body finally got back to fixing it.
Wow. So that's interesting. And it's interesting about the light thing too. I'm definitely gonna cover it up and see what happens. So I guess you know how we do like design and computer work late at night and all that.
Well, that
It's
was
probably bad for us that we're
yeah.
sleeping in the daytime and awake at nighttime. So maybe that's why a lot of people gain that 15 pound during freshman year in college is because they're studying up real late and then they fall asleep during the daytime. Who knows?
I want to see a study in Alaska where it's where the days are all screwy during part of the year.
Well, in Alaska, it's much more colder, right? So people need much more fat to basically keep themselves warm or conserve energy and stuff like that. So it kind of makes sense. Yeah, in colder places, they should have a thicker a layer of fat on them. So
And Alan was also recommending wearing a mask. That's actually not too bad of an idea.
see, I'm
Maybe
not sure about wearing the mask because if I have dim light or the TV on, it's not like I'm looking at it through my eyes, right? It could be the light is hitting my skin or something like that.
uh,
So
wear a body glove.
that's funny. Yeah. Hey, maybe that's why people wear pajamas. You know, the full body pajama. Maybe.
Those people knew more than we did.
Yeah.
Like those, because people used to wear pajamas all the time.
Yeah, those full gear.
They'd actually change into pajamas.
I wonder if they're skinnier. I wonder if there's obese people that wear the full pajama.
That is a great statistic I would love to see. People who wear pajamas are thinner people. Is that a curious? Are we gonna have a curious question next week?
That's too
I
weird.
don't know. I don't know if you can find it. Yeah, I don't know if you can find the
I don't
research.
think we'll find enough people that wear the full pajama to figure out a good stat. But
So
yeah,
before we end the show, I was going to also mention that I've been a guest host several times. Unless Andy, do you have any more to add to the show? Or
I just wanted to say from this week, I've kind of learned my way of working out and diet, and I'm probably gonna stick with carbs right before I start running, rather than filling myself up with carbs throughout the day, because I just gained too much weight from that alone. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Like maybe the weight gain is something to do with muscle, which I doubt. I mean, but I think I did get a lot stronger, but we'll see what happens next week. Maybe I'll lose, 2 times the weight that I should next week. But yeah, go ahead.
oh, I agree with you. I got to carb up before I eat, because I noticed when I was losing weight last week or earlier this week when I was at 250, when I was working out, I could feel hitting the wall. I could to the point where my body's like, I can't do this any further, which
Hmm.
basically was probably saying you're not feeding me enough food before you work out. So
Yeah,
eating more before I work out is probably a better idea. Um,
yeah.
so first of all, I would like to thank Stiqr, Stiqr.com for being our sponsor. Thanks for supporting us. They help you build websites. You should go check them out if you need to build a website. I also was going to mention that I've been a guest host on Entertainment for the Rest of Us. Last week we covered Life as We Know It. He put the podcast up, I think, yesterday or the day before. And so you want to hear us talk about Life as We Know It, or even Wall Street we talked about. I know that's one of your favorite movies, Andy.
Yeah.
Uh, Maybe not so much the second one, but I know the first one's one of your favorites. So we talked about that on another one earlier. So go check them out. They've been good friends of the show. And so Andy, people might want to contact us.
All right.
How would they do that?
All right. First off, if you want to contact us, you can email us at andyvsdano@gmail.com. Send us anything you want. Also, you can contact us through our website at andyvsdano.com. And we have all our videos, and you can leave comments on our website. And if you want to tweet to us, our Twitter is handle andyvsdano. And just tweet us anything you want right there, and we'll answer any questions that you guys will have. So that about wraps up our webcast for today, and we will see you next webcast on every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah!